G'day folks, Cortezerino here. A stone man has pooped all over my front lawn. I'm kidding, it's Christmas! So, name selector, press the button, take the name, go shopping and leave a gift. Okie doke. Cool, who did I get? Leowen! Alright. I have no idea what to get for Leowen. It doesn't help that his house is on the exact opposite side of town, so I don't see him that often. Let's go for a wander over there, I guess, and have a snoop around his base. I've got an idea already, because I've been watching his videos and I haven't seen him with something in particular, but let's do our water takeoff with the elytra and fly over to his base and yeah, have a bit of a sticky beak. Alright, definitely in the water properly this time. I've got my bubbles going and we're off. You know, I probably should have just taken the portal. It would have been quicker. Not as much fun though. Ooh, look at all that redstone in the wall. We'll have to collect that a bit later. And here we are. And I don't know where... Ooh, hello. Cool. Nice little elytra entry here. I'm sure that was intentional. He left that bare so he could fly in here. Just snooping around your chest, mate. Wow! Where's he getting all that from? Well, I don't need to get him vegetables. Or chicken. Ooh, he's richer than I am. Okay, he does not need diamonds. Any more floors? Yes, there is. Oh, I think I've gone far enough. Alright, so I've watched his videos a bit. I haven't... I've got something in mind and I haven't seen him with it. And let's go... I'm lost. The entire nether hub's changed now. Someone's dug it all out. Which way's home? So I traded my head to BC for some sponges because you need my head for the mailroom. And I didn't want to give it up easily. And I'll need those sponges later, but how stingy is that? He gave me wet sponges. He couldn't even give me dry sponges. He asked me how many and I didn't answer. I was going to say like 15 and he gave me 60 though, so I can't complain too much. But this is my idea.
Do we want to fight it at night?
No. I really don't.
It'd be more like Star Wars.
Maybe if we weren't so close to the city, but
Alright, I'll just sleep through the night.
Like I just went through a portal and I thought, oh, this is a good spot. And then when I went looking for horses, I'm like, oh darn, there's my house. Okay, so here's the plan. We've got the Wither Death Star, which is almost to scale, but the TIE fighter the TIE fighter throws it off a little bit. And there are stormtroopers, but just between you and me, I've paid off these guys, so they should fight for us. And you know, there's always a weak spot in the Empire's designs, and this TIE fighter has a weak spot at the back. So if the Wither gets close to that, if you got flame on your bow, we can take him out.
I definitely don't have flame. I'll leave that to you.
Have you got an axe on you? We have to get Chewie out of here.
I do have an axe.
I can open these, but... Now, he's pretty brave, this fella, so he has a tendency to run straight in. He hates withers. Don't you, mate? Alright, so I'll let you pick the first horse if you want. And don't let the name Millennium Falcon throw you off here. He's probably the slowest of all of them.
Alright, I'll take Rogue One.
He might be the jumper.
Yeah, he looks like he jumps pretty high.
I'll take Red 2. How fast is he? He's faster than the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's make this with the Death Star operational. If I can place the skulls. Yep. Come back, horsey. Come back, Red 2. You ready, Chewie? Whoa! Run, horsey, run. No, he's on me. Oh no, the Millennium Falcon's been hit. What are you doing, Chewie? I'm just running away now, Dave.
Oh no. Oh no. My horse is stuck. Oh, I'm out. My horse is out.
Ah, I'm on fire. Lucky I brought the fire resist. Oh, I thought something was weird. My horse was gone.
Why am I so slow all of a sudden?
Whose idea was it to fight him out in the open?
I know, he's so hard to hit. Oh, there we go.
Oh, he's down.
Oh no. He got back up.
Oh. Why is he chasing me?
I don't know.
I'm gonna try to. Hey, go Chewie!
Nice.
Did Chewie get him then?
Yeah, I think so. I definitely didn't do it.
Good on you, mate. You alright there, Chewie? Yeah, he's fine. Alright, well, I'm gonna go destroy this TIE fighter.
Yeah. Might as well end it.
I thought it might be a bit more strategic than that he'd go for the stormtroopers, but they were pretty useless.
Just as useless as they are in the movies.
Nice. Ooh, clay.
I was gonna say. Oh, I just accidentally ate one of the golden apples instead of just food.
That's alright. We've got a gold farm.
Yeah, I know.
I'll get some of my andesite back. This is my secret Santa present, a beacon.
Nice.
So, I've been looking through the dude's videos and I don't think he has one already. Do you think I should just leave this mess here or clean it up?
I don't think anyone will be coming out here. I feel like just leave it.
Yeah.
It'll be something interesting for someone to find. Just a bunch of snow golems and a weird thing floating in the sky.
Well, we're not that far away from civilization, so...
Yeah, someone will find it.
Alright, Chewie,
We'll see it in a video.
You going to come back with us or are you going to stay here, mate? He's going to stay here. Alright. Thanks, Dave. That was fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Thanks for setting that up.
You know, trading is getting so hard now. I'm out of sugarcane and all my librarians are sick of trading with me and don't really want to unlock their trade so I can trade sugarcane with them again anyway. So I'm over here at the iron golem farm that I made for Addy and I've been trading gold and iron just to get some emeralds up because we're going to add one other thing to the Secret Santa gift. Just because we can. Okay, we'll go into the super secret area. I have to keep remembering not to look at my super secret area while I'm talking about it, and also not to put a redstone torch in my hand and give stuff away. Okay, I need... Oh, I've already got a mending book. That is good. And I need you, sir. Unbreaking 3. Thank you. And look at these guys. Nobody wants to trade paper with me anymore. Oh, I've got new guys. Cool. Why am I going to a crafting table? This is what I want. Elytra, we will chuck the unbreaking on you. Lovely. The mending. Lovely. Okay. Cool. Just one more stop to make. Ooh, I'm flying. I could take off here. Yay. Oh, like a pro. Oh yeah, I've been working on the house. I haven't mentioned that, have I? So this was just a bare, awful room. It's a bit fancier now. I've got the villagers down there, my villager breeder, and I've started putting everyone's heads on display with their banners, but I've now got more people's heads than room. So my cruddy little bedroom here, which doesn't really look that good, I'm going to have to expand this just, well, because it looks a bit silly, but also I just need more room for all the heads. And all the stables is complete, and I've put in a funky little door here. I just thought it looked cool. Got to make sure you get through, or that thing will crush you when it comes down. So put a long delay on it, just in case. So I got my one horsey in here. Unfortunately, I don't think any of the other horses survived, did they? So, but I got room for 2 more horses. And yeah, it's looking pretty neat, I think. And I've done something in this base which you should never do, but I've changed the theme in different areas. But I think it works because this is a stables. It's kind of like your garage. So having like the brick theme out here, I don't think looks out of place. And then this is sort of the upstairs part of the house. So haven't done the ceiling there yet. So it looks a bit nicer, a bit cleaner. And then when you go down into the bowels of the place, we start to get the stone walls all the way down the bottom here. But this is like a cellar, so even though I've changed the theme, I've only changed 1 or 2 materials at a time, and I think it works. I think he'll have enough to make a beacon stand out of that. Although he's far richer than me anyway, so I don't think that'll be a problem. Oh, you don't want... Why is that 16? There we go. Alright, that's a gift and a half. Got in 5 shulker boxes, elytra with unbreaking 3 and mending, and a beacon. You should be pretty happy. And let's build a dodgy looking little present. Don't let a creeper blow this up, Leowen, whatever you do. Cool. And let's get out of here before he logs on and sees me. What is this? Yep, it's for me. Nice. A bit worried about that button. I'm thinking that's going to be TNT. And you know what? I reckon it's from someone over there, just from the way the gift is facing. If it was from someone on that side over there, I reckon they would have faced it in the other direction. I don't know though, but yep, I can hear the TNT. Okay. Oh no, for a second then I thought, oh, my gift's been blown up. Oh well, I will take the obsidian. I'll count that as part of my gift. Now my inventory's full of all this junk and I'll have to clean it all up. I hope there's more than just obsidian here. Yes, oh, shulker box, score already. You've been a bad boy, Cortez. Oh, very nice. I got coal in my stocking. Well, charcoal. I really don't mind getting all that fuel, actually. The big problem I have is I keep walking past coal without mining it up, and I'm forever running out of coal. In Season 1, I was even thinking about selling stuff for coal because I didn't have enough. So that's pretty handy, and we got a ton of diamonds there, which is good. Alrighty, let's put all this fuel to good use. In you go. And then we're going to check out how many diamonds we can get out of that 32 diamond ore. I'm thinking it's going to be a bit. Alright, 63, very nice. So I don't know if you noticed when I was in my little villager trading hall before, but I have got a little bit of farm automation here. Now this isn't huge, like bedrock's basically just down there, but it gets me just enough that I don't have to constantly harvest for sugarcane, and I'm not sure what's in there at the moment. Oh yeah, we've got a bit. So like it doesn't last very long, this sugar cane. When I make it into paper and trade with these dudes, just not getting the emeralds. And you saw before I was over at the iron golem farm, that little one I made, trading iron and gold to get emeralds. And a funny story, this actually, I finished it the day before 1.11 was officially released. Pre-observer block, so I've got a chicken on a hopper. So these are just on a timer. Every time the chicken lays an egg, it harvests a sugar cane, but it works. So I needed a better way to get emeralds. And if we take a look down here in the pretty average looking community trading hall that I set up, I am now selling emeralds. 1 diamond buys 1 emerald block, and yep, I've had a little bit of a purchase there. So emeralds are not a problem anymore because I've built an emerald factory. And here we are. It's in another super secret part of my base, and it looks pretty good, I think. So behind this farmer that I'm doing all my trading with to get the emeralds, I've got the melon and pumpkin farm. It's basically all pumpkins, except for 6 melon plants, but that 6 still gets me a ton of melons, and I didn't want too many because they're a pain to craft. So the idea is I'm basically just trading pumpkins with this guy, and then I have wheat, carrots, potato, and melons just to keep, every time his pumpkins lock up, I can trade something else with them to unlock him. And if you saw my pumpkin farm tutorial that I put out just the other day, this is it. And I designed it specifically for this farm because I like to do my own design. So I'm like, well, what am I going to do for this? I need some way to harvest pumpkins, and that's what I came up with. So I've just got 9 plants up the top because we're pretty close to the surface and I didn't want to be interfering with any future builds. But I've got 3 more levels under that, and they've each got 21 plants in them. So it's a lot of pumpkins. So they all go up the glass item elevator there, and we'll come into here, and then if all these chests fill up, the overflow will go over to this side. And so the melons, I've just got an item sorter up there that takes the melons out and sends them over to this row of chests. And this is another design I came up with, which I will probably do a tutorial for, even though it's pretty basic, and you could probably figure out how it works from here. So basically, for a plant to grow properly, it needs a light source in the block above it that's like an air block above it that's got a light higher than 8, so 9 or above. So I've got these lights here, so all the plants in there, all the carrots, have air blocks above them with 9 or higher light levels, except for the 2 right up the back. You'll see where nothing's growing. So this guy, when he goes down there, he'll plant a carrot, because that's what he likes to do. He likes to plant carrots. He'll plant a carrot, and as soon as he treads on the pressure plate when he walks away, it'll trigger a block update, and this guy's doing it over here. It will trigger a block update, and they'll pop out of the ground. Oh, he didn't want to plant at that time. They're not performing for the camera. And it pops out of the ground. I've just got hopper minecarts underneath that collect it. So sometimes it'll pop out and it'll go straight back into his inventory, but a lot of the time it gets collected. And I've been trading these already, but I've still got a fair bit in there. And so it's just such a simple design, and it works really well. And I built this intentionally very, very close to my villager breeder, because a few people in the comments have been saying, oh, you know, maybe you, like when I built that other wheat farm, like they're saying, oh, maybe it's too close to your villager breeder and they won't farm properly near a village. So I wanted to test that out. So this is really, really close to the pretend village I've got with the 1 villager in it. And I've got a definitive answer for you. When you're building these auto farms with villagers, does a village nearby affect it? The answer is yes and no. So for these kind of farms, no. Like the villages over there, it does mean they tend to hang out on this side of the room a lot more. So it may slow it down a touch, but it still works. So he'll just keep planting there, and then if he ever gets low, he can farm some of the ones up the front here. So it does not affect these farms whatsoever. This one, yes, big effect, the wheat farm. So you see I've got them all the way down there. Originally I had them really high up here, and I had to put in 3 guys because they weren't doing anything. And in the end, I'm like, no, this is not working. They just did not want to harvest with that village nearby. And as soon as I dropped them down, all the way down there, boom, it worked. So carrot, potato farms, build them near to your village. Like, it does keep them on that side of the room. They want to be near their village, but otherwise works fine. Wheat farm, big no-no to build it near a village, but you can just either raise it up or drop it down and they won't see the village anymore, and it continues to work. And I'm just using the design there. I've got observer blocks, so every time the plant grows a little bit in front of an observer block, or when they harvest it, it'll launch the minecart and it runs a little path, and that way I don't need the minecart running all the time. And the last thing to show you is this guy, this farmer. He's brilliant. It took me so long to breed up a farmer. Like, I went through about 20 guys before I got a farmer, and then when I got him, he was brilliant. So wheat 22, I don't know what the lowest wheat trade is. 18 for potatoes is not good, but everything after there, 15 for carrots, I'm pretty sure that's the best trade you can get. 8 for pumpkins, and this is the one I wanted because that's my mass trading item here. The others are just to unlock the trades, and that's 8, and then 8 for the melons as well. So this guy is phenomenal, and I don't want cookies. So I'm just going to do a quick trading session now. I'm going to use up all these pumpkins and see how many emeralds I can get for that. And I'm not going to trade like all of these other goods because these are just there to unlock his trades again so I can trade more pumpkins. So let's get started. Alrighty, I think I was on 42 levels when I started this. All my pumpkins, oh, they've started to come back in again. Used all of them, but as you can see, I've barely touched all the other stuff here. Just using that to unlock the trades. And yes, 5 full stacks of emeralds and nearly half a stack, which, how much is that in blocks? 38 blocks and 7 emeralds. So, that's been good. Now I've also started selling my mending books for diamond blocks. So you can see I've got 10 there in my hopper. So I'm still selling them for heads, but there are some people on the server that don't always play when other people are on, so it's a little bit hard for them to get heads. So I'm making money from the mending books now. I'm making a bit of money from my emerald shop, and after that wither fight I also did a bit of speed mining. So I'm in the money now. Like before, wasn't too many days ago when I checked Leon's chest, so I'm like, oh, he's richer than me. I don't know, I think I'm catching up. And so I think now I am rich enough that I can be an even better Secret Santa. Because I'm not sure why, but I was told when the Secret Santa started that one person would have to do 2 gifts for some reason. I'm not sure why. And I think I can be that person. So I'm going to go get another name out of the Secret Santa, and we will leave that for next episode. So my Emerald Factory episode is more of a Santa episode. I didn't even know at the start of this that it would be an Emerald Factory episode, but I am loving having this thing now. So cheers from me, guys. I will probably put out a quick tutorial for that mini carrot and potato farm, but I think if you were looking at it, you could probably figure it out. So I will see you next time. Bye bye.